Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions, although I have my LTL Tutoring Central t-shirt on today. That's my real job. I am here in the capacity of RJJ's Reactions with a bumped up request from Akeem. Thank you very much, Akeem. This is for Genesis and Abacab, Live Invisible Touch Tour 1987. I think I might have heard of this song before. The strange name sounds vaguely familiar. I didn't listen to a lot of Genesis back in the 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever, but I did hear a little bit of them, and I think maybe this one is one that I do know, but we shall see once we get into it. I've done a few reactions to Genesis. I will put a link in the description to my playlist for them. I'm sure I'll be adding to that if you want to check them out in one place. Also, I'll put a link to the artist channel so you can go there and subscribe and like and comment and support the artist. Definitely want to do that. And in the description, you can find a way to bump up your request, just as Akeem did for this one. Just use one of the donation methods and you can get your request much quicker than on the regular list. It's just really long because there are so many fantastic musicians out there from both the past and the present. Also kicking probably shouldn't kick it, hitting the notification bell can help, because many videos are blocked lately for some reason. Hopefully not this one. We shall see. All right, let's have a listen to Genesis Abacab. Love that bass. Ooh, a couple people showed up.
Look up on the wall, here on the floor, under the pillow, behind the door. There's a crack in the mirror, somewhere there's a hole in the window pane. Now do you think I'm to blame? Tell me, do you think I'm to blame?
Definitely heard this.
When we show us stop and stare, Abacab is anywhere. Abacab, if you're rapping up the world, 'cause you're taking someone else's girl. When we turn on the pillow, or even when we answer the telephone. Don't you think they'll find out? Tell me, don't you think they'll find out?
Great vocals.
When we do it, you're never there. When we show it, stop and stare. Abacab is anywhere. Abacab doesn't really care. Oh, only night, I know, only night, only night, yeah. Only night, I know, only night, yeah.
Got so many keys to handle.
I got it, girl. You want it, you got it. So now you know.
Wow.
It's an illusion. Well, it's a game. A reflection of someone else's name. When you wake in the morning, you wake and find you covered in cellophane.
drumming going on. Hello, everyone. Fills up the drums. Awesome. So good on it. Wow. Incredible drumming. Wow. Incredible. Wow. Amazing. Yeah, I think they're happy. They're killing flies, I'm not sure. I don't want to go any further because we're going to get toothpaste ads or something. Okay, we'll stop there. It's fiddling around. The little icon at the bottom never matches when I stop. Really incredible, and I trying not to stop, and I didn't even want to say too much through the video because I didn't want to destroy the vibe that you're getting. You know, that long instrumental part was fantastic, and even there, sometimes people think it's it's okay to keep interrupting the instrumental, but you want that flow. You want to get that flow if you can. But it is a reaction video, so I understand that. But I did jot down the keys. I mentioned the keys before, and I think that's Tony Banks, but correct me if I'm wrong. At any rate, I just wanted to mention that there's sort of a sound that usually if you hear a song come on, I don't listen to the radio too much anymore, except when I'm on my rowing machine sometimes. But you know that it's Genesis, or at least you're fairly certain. And I was thinking, why do you know that? Well, obviously Phil's voice sometimes. Or Peter Gabriel when he's there. But also, I think it's the keys too, because they don't just have keys, which many bands don't have, but they have so many different keys. So he's so expert at it. But also the double drum set too, and so I think things like that probably. I'm not a musician, so it's difficult. But a lot of bands have super guitar players, bass players. They have a drum kit. Some of them even have the keys. But when you see the massive amount of keys there, I know some others do too. You're going there's always going to be some others, but I was trying to sort of narrow it down and say why do we know when it's a Genesis song even before the vocals come in? Sometimes you kind of get an idea that this is a Genesis song. Maybe that's one of the reasons. But this was fantastic. Thank you very much, Akeem, for this request. While we're putting up on the channel, and of course adding to the Genesis playlist, which is still relatively small, but if you want to check it out, I'll put a link in the description, and I'm sure it will be growing. Also, a link in the description to the artist channel, so you can go there and subscribe and like and check out everything they have on the channel and support the artist. Definitely want to do that. Let me know what you think of this particular song, or this particular version of the song, this performance, or of Genesis in general, or any of the artists within Genesis. And I know that they sort of switch up a bit sometimes too. So yeah, I'm not an expert on all the different players here. What else was I going to say? Don't forget to subscribe here if you have already. Thank you so much. If you haven't, now's your chance to push that button. Let me know what other artists you might want me to react to. I'll put it on the regular list. If you want it quick, check in the description. There's a way to do that. I think I've mentioned everything. I hope so. I didn't jot anything else down. Good. Have a beautiful day. It is Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Keep listening. Keep having fun. Bye-bye for now.